Hi, welcome back to Call to Crawl Studios. Today we've got a great episode for you of Mailbox Someday, because someday your shit's going to come in, and today is that day for me. Now, I've been waiting for a package. Believe it or not, it was in transit for 51 days. We'll get to that later. Let's start opening up some mail and see what I got. I've been waiting and waiting and waiting to do this video, to share with you guys what came in. So let's just start getting into it. Screws. Looks like they're the ones I ordered. Nice and long. Ba-dum-bum. Okay. Box of screws. Great. Let's see here. This is from Rick Heineman from Huntington, West Virginia. Golly, Rick, what did you send me? Let's find out. Oh, yeah! Who else out there in the audience is going to Beat the Creek, huh? They got a bootleg theme, and I got some flags. Now, I won't be bringing these with me because he was saying he was going to run out before the event. So I said, send me two. And he did. Thank you, Rick. Big shout out to you. Appreciate it. I got two of them. I'm going to be running around that place like a chicken with my head cut off, collecting all the little knickknacks and giveaways and little doodads that commemorate the event. I'm really excited. It happens next week. Next Friday is when it opens at 1 o'clock, when the gates open. And I've never been to Beat the Creek. It's in Kentucky, Maysville, Kentucky. And I hear it is just a fantastic event. So I've been to a few big events. This is one that's been on my bucket list. So I'm looking forward to meeting some folks I've made friends with in YouTube land and social media, of course. It's always nice to make new friends and put names to faces and faces to names, and you know how that goes. Now let's just continue on through these packages here. Some stainless steel ones here. These are 3 by 2.5. Yeah. I was getting low on screws. Now, I guess Team K&K is going to be down there selling their big box of, or big bag of hardware. And if I can get away with it, I'll buy that also and fly it home. Battery plugs. Those are exciting, huh? These are for the 9-volt batteries. Rechargeable 9-volt batteries in my parking lot light kit that I'm building. That's if you haven't seen those before, that's what these little guys right here look like. And yeah, we've got 2 LED lights per pod. We've got a rechargeable 9-volt battery and an on and off switch right here. And there it is, on and off, on and off. This area here is recessed, so that when you set it down, it doesn't trip the switch, of course. And it's got a little recharging port with a C-style charge port there. Most people have the C cable nowadays, and you'll just be able to recharge your battery without having to take a battery out and change the battery. So I've got another design coming up for these. I got to get those finished up. You can see these are all the ones I have yet to build here. So yeah, excited to get through the mail. Some of the projects have been stalled out because I've been waiting for a particular package to show up. And, oh, just another package of 9-volt battery clips. Well, those are great. On those parking lot lights, I'm going to build 20 of them. And I'm going to sell them for, I think, around $100 a piece. And I think that's a pretty fair shake, with considering they come with a rechargeable battery and all. We got a package and a package on this one. What else we got going on in here? That is a strong bag. Spare parts for, oh, okay, yeah, this is I believe this is a really, really cheap sound kit. I don't know if you guys have sound kits in your rigs. I know a lot of people think they're annoying, and they kind of are, but they're also kind of fun. So, you know, if you got the right one and you're just out trailing by yourself, and the vehicle can give you a little rum rum. Why not, right? All right, making some progress here. See, this is a another one probably from the old good old Amazon folks. Oh yeah, okay, so this is a set of wheels, and I've got a trailer that needs a little bit different offset on the wheels, and a friend of mine who operates Northwest Scale Designs, Corey, he turned me on to these wheels here, and you can reverse them back this way or that way to get a deeper offset. So, and they're pretty heavy, a lot heavier than the stock plastic wheels I got on that trailer. Also found a really good deal on glass screen protectors for your phone. You know, what you can do with these is you can actually use them for a flat window and crack it. And they have a nice crack. They don't fall apart, and it's glass. So kind of a neat thing. I'm going to play with that. I've got a couple of builds coming up that are going to require flat glass, and I'm hoping to put some cracks in it. Okay, what else we got here? We got a little tiny package here. Boy, that is small. Well, this is from JE Racing. You know what that's going to be? What does JE Racing make? Most people would say leaf spring kit purchases, or purchase, or however you pronounce that. So I know he's been under the gun to get stuff put out. Looks like I got a couple for the rear, nothing for the front, and then the mock-up ones for front and rear. Nothing against JAC or JEC Racing, but gosh, Vanquish, you guys are kind of missing the boat, because these little pieces of aluminum, you guys could probably produce leaf spring mounts for your own axles and sell them like hotcakes. Probably wouldn't take much material, and you might even be able to do them out of a leftover material. So, anyways, tip for you, Vanquish: take it or leave it. Oh, what's in this bag? This is just kind of weirdly wrapped. I have no idea what's in this one. Oh, people. Okay, so how many people like to put dolls in their RC cars? I do. I like to have a scale-looking vehicle. One of the things when I build my scale vehicles, they don't always perform so well because they're so look like you just drove them off the car lot. But these are all posable figures that I found on Amazon, and they've got action figures, and they come with accessories that you can use, they can wear. Totally movable, and I think I'll be able to find some doll clothes at a secondhand store, so I'll be able to dress them up after their faces are all painted and their hands are painted. So yeah, that's some posable bodies. They're about 6.5 inches tall, which is real close to what we use. So looking forward to getting into those and adding those to my build. Let's see what else we got here. I was down south the other day, and picked up some stuff from a hobby shop down there called K&M Hobbies, and they had a couple of limiting straps, so I picked up a couple limiting straps for the suspension, and they had a pretty neat little bottle jack from RC 4-wheel drive, so I had to have that, right? Cannot have too many scale accessories. So let's open this box first, and let's see here. I want to grab my paperwork here so I don't forget what I'm talking about. So I picked up a couple bodies from a friend, RC Buddy, and I think they were made by Dobby's Body Works, and you guys might all recognize this vehicle here. This is a Corvair wagon, and it's been made pretty famous by a famous recovery channel, off-road recovery channel. I am not going to, however, build this into a looking like they're full size. They're Morvair, I think they call it. So this is actually going to be built in a much different way. I'm going to have to work on that windshield. That has got quite the angle to it. So the other windows, all these flat ones here, I can use that glass. And the back window, probably glass. I want to do in a full interior. This is going to be a real special build. So I'm looking forward to that. That was, I bought that from Lauren Merchant. So thanks, Lauren. Big shout out to you. Another item I got from Lauren was a old Ford pickup truck. And it's not put together yet. So it is going to be for a future build as well. Came with glue. And but that's a nice looking pickup truck there. Can you see all that there on camera? Yeah. Looking forward to that. That's going to be a great build. And then another build that I got going in the works here is an FJ45 build. And that was done by Northwest Scalar Designs here in Washington State. And he does a limited run build, and he makes a bunch of them. You get to pick out your color. If you're lucky enough, you get to pick out what number of unit it was. Mine is number 8. It comes with leaf springs and leaf springs mounts, and he weathers the chassis. He weathers the, I got a Dodge pickup from him a while back, but he weathers the chassis, and it pretty much can fit just about any transmission you want to put in there. So I bolted a VFD Vanquish transmission in my Dodge, and it fit perfectly. So it was really awesome. But anyways, this is another future build. I got lots of those. They seem to be piling up, but that's okay. One day I'll have nothing to do but build RC cars. Until then, I'll be slinging garage doors. Just to give you another little preview of what's to come on the Corvair wagon build, I think I'm going to put it on this chassis, VRD carbon. Okay, so I think I'm going to use that chassis. And I think I'm going to use these wheels, the Vanquish. These are the tanks, and they're in that light blue color. They came in the Trucks of Fortune kits that they did, and I also got some light blue rings with the, I think they're the Scarn maybe. So those are the wheels I think I'm going to use for it, and the axles that I'm going to put underneath this. I'm not going to go with the axles that came in this kit. I'm going to go with their just the regular axles, not portals. And these ones have the blue diff cover from Vanquish. And so these guys are going to go on this build as well. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be a tribute build. And then I'll eventually sell it. I probably won't keep it. There's no point in keeping a million cars. I've already got way more than I'll ever get to, more than likely. So be watching. I'll have a build thread on my channel here for this vehicle and how it goes together, but it's a couple months away from even getting started. I've got the parade season coming up, and so I'll be doing the parades, and let's see what else we got going on. Okay, so this last box, oh, we saved the best for last, right? So this last box that I got took 51 days to get to me. It was quite the stressful wait. For me, it was an exercise in patience. It got lost in the mail. So to give you an idea of where this truck has been, okay, I said truck, so now you know what it is. But where this has been, right? So it started its life in California, and then it was purchased, and then it was shipped to Maine, and then it was shipped to me. And then it got put in the wrong truck, and it was shipped to Massachusetts, where it got lost for a couple weeks. They finally found it. We were able to identify the tape on the packaging was all we could really make out to say, yep, that's the right box, because it had a particular tape on the packaging. So this was shipped to me by Cody Collins, and who was a good listed seller on Vanquish. And so I wanted to, buy it from a good listed seller. I did begin to wonder a little bit, honestly, when, it didn't show up in a timely fashion. But after doing my research, which is always important, after doing my research and talking and working with my local postmaster here in Marysville, Washington, they helped me and walked me through the process on how to track the package and make a claim for it so they could actually do an investigation and find it. So just a rundown, it goes from California to Maine, which is about 2,400 miles. And then it goes from Maine to Washington State, which is about 2,500 miles. And then it gets put on the wrong piece of equipment and it goes to Massachusetts, which is another 2,400 miles, lost for a couple weeks, and then shipped back to me in Washington State, which is another 2,400 miles. So this little rig here, new in box rig that is not cheap, has 9,700 miles on it, approximately, and it hasn't even been out of its box yet. How about that? I don't know if a lot of RC trucks could make that claim, but let's go ahead and open this up. I have not opened it yet since it got here. I've been waiting to do this particular episode of Mailbox Someday. I told myself no episodes until this truck arrives. So let's check it out. So a big shout out to Cody Collins. Sometimes when things don't go right, I see a lot of folks, they just start getting really antsy and impatient with each other. And neither one of us did that. And I was really thankful that we just kept our heads about us and did the work. And it paid off. It showed up. So I was wanting one of these really, really badly. And that's why I bought a lot of the trucks of fortune when it was up, hoping to get one of these. I did get a Pro, but I didn't get one of these. So now I have the Ultra in clear. And it is open, apparently. I think it was open just to kind of do an inspection, but since it was already opened once, I'm going to open it up again and double check it. All right, so we got a package of the old tires that I will never use. So if anybody needs a set of tires, we got the kind of the Scout truck body, the interior, the inner fenders, and we got the sea bag. There's a front axle, rear axle housing, transmission, the D-bag. Got to have your D-bag. Shocks and springs. Bag 1, bag 2, frame rails, instructions. Nothing's opened. I think we're good. Yeah, I think we're good to go. So, anyways, that's Mailbox Someday, and that's my story. Stick around. I've got some other videos coming up. They're just quick drops. I'm calling it the Daily Quick Drop. And it's just a little snippet of what I'm doing or what I'm playing with at the moment. And I'll share it with you guys. And those videos will be dropping here real soon. So also plan on doing a lot of vlog and video recording at Beat the Creek. I'm debating whether I'm going to even bring a truck to it because I have to fly there. And that means I'd have to pack a truck and wrap the battery ends and do all that stuff. But I'm hoping really maybe just to buy a truck there. Maybe find something really cool and pick that up and then fly it home. So I'll bring a big suitcase just in case. I might bring a cheap truck and kind of sell it down there. Who knows? All right, well, stay tuned. We'll see you in the future. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you liked it. Like it if you like it. Hit don't like if you don't like it. Give me a comment. Tell me what you think. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.